Hello everyone, this is Seraphia with Lab of Silent Pain, The Life of Endometriosis. I have been recording and talking to you about my hysterectomy experience. I had a laparoscopic robotic hysterectomy where I had my uterus, fallopian tubes, and cervix removed. Ovaries was kept. And so today is day 24. I have made 3 weeks and 3 days. Super excited about that. As you can see from the other videos, I'm a little bit more upbeat. I was even feeling like putting on a little makeup. Got a little different hairstyle here going on. But I'm still in recovery, still taking it easy. I will not be released or go in to see when I'm going to be released in 3 more weeks. So I'm looking forward to that. This has been it's been an experience, but I have been talking to you about my experience, and I did share with you the purpose and reason of me having to have hysterectomy. Is I had endometriosis for over 26 years. And then I also, in the last year and a half, started with a fibroid, a uterine fibroid. And then I was just in a whole lot of pain. So during my surgery, well, let's go back. In 2015, I had a laparoscopic surgery of the burning and removal of endometriosis. I was in a stage 4. And the endometriosis came back about a year and a half later. And so here we are 4 years later, and I ended up having to have a hysterectomy. But what my doctor shared with me was the endometriosis wasn't as bad as it was, which was really good. Most of the time when you have a laparoscopic surgery, the endometriosis can come back violently, and so that was not the deal with me. And so the reason I ended up having a hysterectomy is about the last 3 months, almost 4 months, I was just in so much pain. It's like I was in pain every single day, and I was having to take pain medicine every day. And even with taking it, it just sustained it. It did not stop it. That's when we decided for me to have a hysterectomy. Just really was tired of the pain. You know, after 26 years, anybody would be tired, of the pain. It was truly starting to control my life. Pain, it can control your life. It can shut you down. It can stop you. And so when the surgery was over and I talked with my doctor, some things were a little bit different. I think I ended up getting, if I can say this name right, I think it's adenomyosis. It's another disease that causes you to bleed a lot. It also is formed by fibroids. This disease, you have a lot of bleeding, a lot of bad cramps, and it also enlarges your uterus. And so that was one thing that my doctor said that was causing me a lot of pain. My uterus was enlarged. It was bigger than it was supposed to be. So that was why the pain was not lifting up, on top of the pain from the fibroid, on top of the pain from the endometriosis. So I was just pretty uncomfortable. Life was pretty uncomfortable. I had the surgery February the 19th, and you'll be able to go through what I'm talking about on the previous videos. I'm asking you to subscribe to my page. I am writing a book that should be released at the end of this month to kind of talk about my experience and then just give you some insight and knowledge about endometriosis, about fibroids, even some things that I learned later on that I believe will be beneficial to you, and just even other different books that I've read. So again, today is the 24th day. Today I did pretty good. I still have pain. It's not the pain that you have in the beginning, Each day is different. So today has been pretty good. I'm having to take the 600 milligrams of ibuprofen. Walking better today, which is really cool. Able to wear a little bit more, like I have on leggings today, so the elastic is not beat me up, so I'm able to sustain from, with the pain, so it's not too bad, and so I'm comfortable. Same thing, have to rest. It's the same thing, not doing too much. They tell us we should be sitting, but walking. One thing I am excited about is not being on the other medication, the narcotic, because it makes you sleepy. But that first 3 weeks, you want to sleep. You want to sleep. You want to get your rest. When you're resting, our bodies heal quicker, and then you won't feel the pain. I'm not as dehydrated anymore. I think that lifted up off of me maybe 4 or 5 days ago, where I'm not just thirsty. Now I am still thirsty at night. I did share with you, since I've had the hysterectomy, that I have horrific hot flashes. But let's see, this is day 24. So day 6 or 7 is when I started having the hot flashes. They were terrible. But these last couple of nights, I have not had those hot flashes. And I think I've had maybe 1 or 2, and they're not like they were a week and a half or 2 weeks ago, because they were terrible. I did share, if you are having hot flashes, I kept a big cup of ice water next to my bed to help, cool me down. What else? My stitches, they have dissolved. So I didn't get staples. I had dissolving stitches. They have dissolved, which is pretty cool. I'm eating good, but you still want to make sure you're eating fruits and vegetables. So I'm doing fruits and vegetables, fiber, stool softeners. I have had to continue to do like laxatives. The medication has had me extremely constipated. If you feel that, you want to stay on top of that, because if you don't, it's going to cause you so much pain. Between that and your incision, you're going to be in so much pain. So stay on top of keeping your bowels soft and keeping a regular bowel movement. That is, to me, that is one of the major things that go neck to neck with resting. Not picking up nothing over 5 pounds, not working, not trying to sweep and mop and clean. This is not our time to do that. You're going to feel like right now, I'm feeling a lot better than I did 3 weeks ago, And so I feel like doing a little bit more, but I can't, because that would delay my healing. And so I don't want to delay my healing. I don't want to cause anything to happen to where I have a relapse or I have other issues later on down the line. So your body may feel like, hey, I can do this, I can do that. No. Follow what your doctor is telling you to do. Rest, read a book, watch Netflix, get on Facebook, do something that causes you not to be busy and picking up, and because you don't want to injure yourself. One wrong move, one wrong turn, you can injure yourself. And most of the time, a lot of us, our family members, they have to work, so you're at home by yourself. Who's going to be there if you hurt yourself? So take care of yourself. It's just a short period of time, and we'll be back, moving and grooving, so back on our post. What else can I say? So far, that's pretty much it. In the very beginning, my breathing was off. That's good. I was having like these, almost like breathing spasm. I was having about 5 or 6 of those in my sleep. That stopped, so my breathing is good. I use the breathing machine. Medication wise, I'm still taking the ibuprofen, and I take it every 6 hours. I do need it. I do have the cramping and the lower pain, so not taking medicine, I'm not there yet. There's still pain. I went to the doctor Tuesday, and FYI, I wasn't thinking, but I want to tell you, when you go to your first appointment, your 2-week appointment, they gave a brace, this back brace, or to help support your back, but also help pull in your stomach so that when you're on the bumps or whatever, it doesn't hurt so bad. I totally forgot. Even on my first visit, I totally forgot, and I paid for it. I paid for it for about 4 days. So use that when you're leaving out, even when you're at home, when you are able to wear it. You don't have to put it real tight, but use it because it'll help you not strain when you stand up and when you sit up. Because, you know, we use our stomach muscles when we're standing up, and we don't even know it. Went to the doctor Tuesday. Again, forgot my brace and did not take a pillow. You want to take a pillow with you so you can hold the pillow to your stomach, and you want to wear the brace that they give you. It is going to help you. I tested it out, just been forgetting, but I tested it out yesterday, and it really helped me when I was getting up out the bed, getting up out the chair. It took a lot of pressure off my stomach to where I was cramping a lot before every time I would get up. So use that. When you're getting up out of the chair, out of the bed, roll over to the side, push yourself up, then get up. Try very hard not to use your stomach muscles, because you're going to feel it and you're going to pay for it. So that's just FYI of what I have experienced. What else? Like I said, I didn't have the big cut. I had the four cuts, and it was a robotic hysterectomy. Putting on like your socks or anything like that, what's best for me is I'll sit back in the bed and I'll put my leg like folded, bent on the bed, and then pull my sock up, so you're not putting stress or strain on your incision. You will drop things. I have dropped so many things, and I'm like, I don't drop things all the time, but for whatever reason, I have dropped so many things. In the beginning, it just had to stay on the floor. I couldn't pick it up, Now I'm able to, I do like a wide leg stance, and I kind of squat while I'm not bent over, but I'm kind of coming straight down. And the only reason I know this is because I've danced for over 17 years. So I kind of go on a wide stance, like a wide plie, or what is it? An exercise. They call it, I know what it is, I just can't think. A squat. Yeah, you go into a squat, a wide leg squat, and you kind of reach down, to the side, and you pick it up. And that's only if you need to pick it up. If it's something you don't have to pick it up, don't risk injuring yourself. What else? It didn't take me long. I think after the first week, by the second week, I was okay. I didn't need assistance with showering or anything. So that was good. I'm able to do a little prep, in the kitchen. Long as I don't stand up too long. I did test myself, and again, some areas I'm a little hard-headed, but I tested myself, and I stood up too long, and I paid for it. I just standing there for I think I stood up for about 20 minutes. That was not good. It was not good. So now if I do go in the kitchen, I put something in the microwave and I'll go sit down, and then I'll go back. And I know it seems like it's more if you get up, sit down, get up, sit down. But that time of sitting, it's working for you, because your food can sit in the microwave or whatever because it can be cooling. But you don't want to stand for long periods of time. You do want to walk. You definitely want to walk. You want to keep moving. You don't just want to lay in the bed. Your first 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, you're going to pretty much be in the bed, but get up and walk. What else? You'll have days where you'll feel sad. I had days where I felt sad. You'll have days where you just feel like crying. You'll have days where you feel alone. You have days where you feel empty. But for me, that didn't last long. So that was pretty cool. I've had people that I've read about, they didn't do so hot. You know, it lasted for a long period of time. I could say mine lasted a few hours, or not even a few hours. It didn't steal my whole day. So that was good. I would say a support team is very important. You need to have a support system, people that are checking on you, people that are just encouraging you during this time, because it's easy to, go into a depressed state. It's easy to just be sad, it's very easy to do that. So you want to be around positive people or have positive people communicating with you. Receive the help. If people want to help you, receive the help, because at this time, it's not much you can do. That first 3 weeks, you have to depend on somebody else. So allow those who want to help you to help you. What else? For me, even before my surgery, I'm a type of person that if I'm feeling heavy or if I'm feeling sad, I'll try to put on brighter clothes. When I'm having that kind of day, I put on pink or yellow or green. It really uplifts you. So you can put, your pajamas, whatever pajamas you have, get light colors. I wouldn't get black. Okay, I'd get light colors to keep your spirit uplifted. That's pretty much it. So that's how I am doing in my 3rd week, day 24. On the beginning of this video, you saw a flyer. So I will be doing, hosting about 4 lives in the next few days, March 16th, the 21st, the 25th, the 28th, and the 30th. So at noon and at 7:30 p.m. And I'll be sharing information about endometriosis. I'll also be sharing my story. And then I'll be introducing my book, Loud but Silent Pain, The Life of Endometriosis. These will be on Facebook Live and on YouTube Live. I also have a private group on Facebook. It's an endometriosis group. It's titled Loud but Silent Pain, The Life of Endometriosis. So you can go on there and join the group. If you're watching this video, please subscribe to my YouTube page. I will be sharing so much information. I will be talking about how you can be a part of bringing awareness in your community, bringing awareness about endometriosis in the school system, in your church, so that we get the word out. One thing about endometriosis, it's been around, I was reading, for over 4,000 years. They just didn't have a name for it. They got a name, I think it said in 1885, I believe. I have to look it up again. That's even when they gave it a name. And so endometriosis is one of those diseases that attack only women, girls and women that have, that's in their childbearing age. And it's a very horrific disease, and so many women are just attacked by it, and it's just horrible. It's over 10 million women that suffer from the disease. And so it's one of those diseases that have been looked over. And so we want to bring awareness and also help young girls not live 10, 15, 20 years wondering what's wrong with them, but that they can get awareness and understand what's going on with their body. So, they say there's no cure, but I'm a strong believer that I am a believer of Jesus Christ. I'm a believer that he heals. And so sometimes we have to be healed going through surgery, you know. But I believe our faith, if we operate in our faith, anything is possible. And so those of you that your doctors have told you over and over and over and over, there's no cure, there's no cure, there's no cure, and you're constantly saying there's no cure, there's no cure, I'm going to challenge you to begin to say there is a cure. I'm healed. I'm healed. You start believing that you're healed, and you start operating in your healing. You start doing things differently. And I know you're still going through pain. I know it doesn't make sense, but if you begin to speak it and continue to begin to believe it, the very thing that you speak out your mouth, the very thing that we think is the thing that we believe. So you think you're healed, you believe you heal, and you speak you heal. And I'm believing with you that you are healed. So thank you so much for listening. Until I log on again, subscribe to my page. And also I hope that you will be on the live starting tomorrow. Bye-bye.